Welcome to today's video. We are on our way to get this door fixed. This is how we keep it shut.
Definitely not going through a windshield.
Say hi, Jerry.
What's up, guys?
All right. He'll get back to you after we get to where we're
It's
going.
provided by, the Zero Sugar Monster. So this is a new belt I put on the other day, but guys, if you can kind of get a glimpse in there. That is so close. Like, I can't get a finger in there. And this thing did shred a belt. First time ever, which is kind of why I replaced that one. And I think what it was is I put these two alternators on, and these have real small pulleys. The two I had on here, the AutoTech had a small pulley like this, but the Brand X had a big pulley on it. Don't know why. Most HO alternators have small pulleys, but it did. And I think that just got us too close right there, and the belt's rubbed. So I'm taking this belt off, and after a lot, I'm talking a lot of research, I found a belt that's about a 1/2 inch shorter than that. So we're getting ready to put that bad boy on here. What you see now, I got a belt on. I can get my fingers, look, I can get my fingers all up in there. And this belt here is roughly a 1/2 inch shorter. And the tensioner is where it actually should be. And we're lined up good. I don't know what the hell these marks on the tensioner is for, but before this arrow was like over here. So, Deb getting ready to start it. Yeah, you can go ahead. See how the tensioner arrow dropped from like there to here, but everything seems to be riding good now. So I think the other belt was rubbing down there, but everything's a lot better. That's the most space we've ever had in here. So I'll be back. Car 2, this beautiful Saturday. It's wet and rainy, and which it ain't been raining for a minute, but we put a new belt on here. If you remember in last week's video, I said that when we put the car, like when we took off, it clattered real bad. I thought it was that tensioner in there because of this undersized pulley, and lo and behold, it was. But this is the next size belt down that I could find, and me and Deb fought. The belt just didn't want to slide on the tensioner with the tensioner all the way up. It just sucked. It took both of us basically to get this belt on here. And then now, I mean, it's fine. It's got, like, you can see, I can push in, but it's got the tensioner bottomed the hell out. So if it stretches a little bit, it's going to be golden, guys.
But no more clatter.
It was a mother, yeah. And as soon as we got it back together, she got in the car and backed up, and no clatter. It just sucks because you got to take all this shit in here apart and lay on the ground, and you kind of see back there where the belt routes. It's a bitch.
We must remove 12 splash guards.
Yeah. And this belt here is only probably like between 1/4 and 1/2 inch shorter than the stock. It was like the next size down upon research, and it just didn't want to go. But it's on there and it's fixed, and it don't clatter when we take off anymore. So that's beautiful. So today, recap so far. I got up this morning. I had to research belt size for the Blazer because it already had a different belt on it than what fitted. Come to find out, it was like a 2005 Jeep Renegade 2.8 belt was what was on there. Yeah, you're good. And I called AutoZone and asked for the next size down, and it was like 2 inches shorter. No bueno. So I did some research of my own, and I found out that the belt that was actually a 1/2 inch shorter than what I had fit a 2001 Chevy 2500 HD Turbo. Pretty common belt. And it was only 25 bucks at AutoZone. So I had to do my own research and go to AutoZone and get the belt myself. So today has been belt and belt. But there's the Cars and Coffee tomorrow, and we definitely want to take both of those to the Cars and Coffee, because next weekend is Turn Down for What show. And we're definitely planning on hitting the Turn Down for What show. So I wanted to make sure that both vehicles were good, which is why last night we welded this door up. Well, the door on that side. And then we can't get right with the proper belt. And it's all because changing alternator pulley size. I said the Autotech on the Blazer, when it was on there, had a small pulley. The Brand X had like factory size pulley. So that kind of sucked. So when I put them two alts on, like you seen when I started it a while ago, how much the tensioner dropped. And I guess that, you know, when you rev it, the tensioner will move, and it was just, when she was driving, it just shredded the belt from it touching. But now it's good. The Rogue is good. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I mean, it's Saturday, and I normally have good projects to film for you guys, and I just don't today. It's just some belt bullshit. Which, you know, it took us over an hour to get that belt this morning, because I had to go into Myrtle Beach Auto Zone because mine didn't have it. And then there's a marathon in Myrtle Beach, and every road we tried to go down to get home was like blocked off and shit from runners.
I figured it out. Head towards the ocean.
Damn, I got tired watching them guys run. Damn. Anyway, yeah. So we got home. We got everything going. I just need to check transmission fluid. No jangalang there. And see if it needs any. And we'll be ready for Cars and Coffee tomorrow. So hopefully it don't rain in the morning, and we can go there and give some demos. That's the plan. After, and this is a highlight for you guys. So after the Turn Down for What show, if this thing ain't sold, which, you know, I guess people just don't like this body style Blazer. God, it looks so much better than that rounded Blazer, though. God. But anyway, after Turn Down for What, we're cutting the baffle out of this thing and putting 615s in it. So essentially, it had the same setup that I have and Dustin currently has. But Dustin, I talked to him yesterday. He's talking about changing his shit up. I ain't telling you what he's going to go to. But he just wants bigger and more. So, yeah. Me and Deb will be over here with just a little 615 builds.
Make sure you're following him for building.
It's all good, though. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. I may or may not be back here this afternoon with a little bit more footage, or I might just jump into tomorrow at Cars and Coffee. Who knows? But it's all I got for now. Yeah.
Take lives, stake lives, such a leave so many cuts, there's nothing left to touch, you know. She got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever. Daddy, daddy.
would-be local riding company. I'm sure you can, yeah, you can find them anywhere. That tire blew a few minutes ago. Yeah. No fucks were given in these moments. No fucks were given. This is the man that put the whole event on. Tell us your name.
My name's Curtis. I'm with FBK Off-Road in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
There you go, guys. And this is the second Cars and Coffee I've had here. And you know you can trust. You know you can trust this man. Look at that beard. We thank you for all the entertainment, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. These guys came to me. They wanted to add a little bit to it this time. So
It's growing, definitely.
hopefully we'll do a little bit more.
No fucks were given to this poor bike. None. Yeah, he was riding the shit out this thing. He had been doing that for a while before I started filming, so. Yeah, that was kind of cool. And that tire had been gone for a minute. He just didn't give a shit. Good job, sir. Good job.
I appreciate it.
All right, so this is the guy that was doing all the stunts that you saw earlier.
Yes, sir.
So who are you?
My name's Anthony. I ride a 2000 Dyna, and I'm riding with local riding company behind me.
Okay, and what do you all do?
Do stunts, man. We just tear up Harleys.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's it.
And how can people contact you to book you if they want to?
So we're on Instagram, Local Riding Company.
Okay.
Local Riding Co. Dude, where's my Dyna?
Okay.
Just follow us on Instagram. Shoot us a message.
All right, man. It was good meeting you. Killer work, man.
Appreciate you, man.
She got married to a boy like you. She kick you out.
Guys, I just had to film cool shit, so. A G-body, you know. He's got some cool shit going on in here. I'm just filming. Nice roll cage in there. I mean, he come pulling in on slick, so. I bet he does a little playing out there on the street, you know. He gets a little action on the street.
We are literally pulled over on the side of an interstate. This white car pulled up next to him going down the road, and then we all pulled over, and now he's giving a demo to him. So always a fun way to end a Sunday.
Demo was on the side of the road. Dude like flagged me over on the highway. I was driving and bumping, and he wanted demos. So they got one for me, now he's getting one from the Blazer. That's crazy, guys. Like, this kid was so excited. He's like, Jerry ain't loud, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I want a demo so bad. He flagged me over. We back from the show. Both vehicles did good. You guys, I've talked about this before. When you have a demo vehicle like this, you know, it's yours and you build it for you. But at the end of the day, when you build a demo vehicle, any walled vehicle, I'd say, if you're not just building that thing extreme to compete in the lanes, then you're building it for yourself and other people. And what I mean about that is you build it with the intent to show it off, and people is going to be getting in and out of it constantly. And this is something here that I have talked about before. Look at this. I mean, they didn't damage the speaker, but foot all in it. And luckily it didn't hurt nothing, but it's the nature of the beast. Luckily that door popper still works. Mine, however, quit working. And one of the last couple demos I gave is when it had to quit working, which I believe the second to last demo I gave, it worked when I got out. When I gave the kid the demo on the side of the road, it didn't work when I got home. So next weekend is the turn down for what show, and I need both these vehicles ready, which is kind of the good thing. We took them out today, give some demos and everything, because Can't Get Right's been sitting for a while. The wife don't drive it a whole lot through the week. Well, not really at all through the week, unless we're going to an event or something. Jangling, I like to take out every week or so, at least just to get that wind. But, you know, and it was all good to go, but shit happens. So anyway, I had to fix the popper in that one, because the weekend it broke the door, the popper went first. And it just breaks the wires, usually at the butt connectors. So I tried something new in that door. I'm getting ready to try it in this one. But anyway, how cool was it that that kid, he was literally following me on the highway and filming me. And when he saw I put my blinker on to get off at that exit, he shot over and got off there and pulled over and flagged me down. He's like, dude, can I get in? I'm like, yeah. Then he went back to Deb and got a demo. So anyway, I'm going to try to fix this door real quick. Working now, guys, working now. So just as I thought, it had broken the ground wire for the popper. I mean, this here, look, them little roll-outs, man. Timu, baby. So, for what I know now, I ain't pull the steering wheel off. She ready to go, guys. I mean, it's as ready as it's gonna get. I checked the fluids in it yesterday and everything seemed to be good. Then, you know, that little cars and coffee today, which I'm kind of digging the cars and coffees, because with me working for DS18, I get to film a lot of the Jeeps and stuff that go to them that had DS18 in it. So it just helps me do my job better. Yesterday, you know, a recap, we had to find a belt for the Blazer. We found that, took some, and we had to drive like all the way into Myrtle Beach, like 45 minutes or so to get it. The belt on the road, guys, that killed me, putting that belt on there. Because that belt, it didn't want to go on. I mean, we pretty much had to pry it on there. It's really all we got to do, other than, you know, I did that video for that launch car scanner, but that was a separate video. But that thing's kind of cool. I read up some more on it. It does like real-time data logging and shit. So that's pretty awesome in itself. Great little scanner. I've talked to some people, you know, telling them that I got it, and they're like, hey, Launch is an awesome brand. They said they prefer them over the high dollar like Snap-on and shit like that from the tool trucks that's thousands of dollars, because that shit updates. You get lifetime updates with Launch, and it's a fraction of the cost. So I guess that's cool. I mean, that's more scanner than I'm really probably ever gonna need. I would like to, if they would have sent me the bigger one, you know, then like my buddy Keon, he's got the big Snap-on scanner. Dustin's got the Matco, just to kind of have them play with it and compare, you know, to know the real story. But they didn't. But what they sent me is great. I mean, it's going to do anything I need it to. And it's like around $150 in that ballpark. But anyway, I needed a scanner. I got one. Awesome. Even though these two vehicles are 94s and you ain't going to scan shit on them. Blazer did great today. Like, dependability wise, no issues at all. It drove great, Deb said. And it's having a little bit of window track issue in here. It's understandable. I mean, that door is taking a beating. I'm kind of scared now. And what the hell is that? Oh, anyway, what I'm scared of is the way this thing's acting now with this new port and subs and shit in here. I'm kind of scared because I'm pretty sure that once I cut the baffle out and the back of the box off and do the 615 layout in there, I think it's going to be windier than the Jeep. Okay, it's just stupid now on 4. So I think that it's probably going to take over Jangalang. I don't know if it has a lot to do with the cabin or the fact that it's an all maple box or what, but this thing, it's almost where Jangalang's at now. I mean, not quite. You can still tell Jangalang's louder, but I got 50% more cone area than her, you know? So, anyway, yeah, 6 in there, it's probably going to be louder to me. I don't give a shit, though. As long as Deb has fun with it, that's all that matters, you know? But anyway, I got my door fixed over there, ground wire, and what my little trick is, since it's breaking right at the butt connectors, I'm crimping the shit on, and then I'm wrapping electrical tape like on both sides of where the crimp's at. That way it don't flex there as much. It stops the hard flex. So we're gonna see how it works, but I'd imagine by the end of the Greenville show, one of the doors ain't gonna be working anyway. So it is what it is, guys. Hopefully by just me demoing with the driver window up, since we reinforced the shit out this door, I'm hoping that it lasts and the passenger side will be good. but it still catches some shit over there. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. I do have new mids. I do. And you see we still on the McLaren train. I just ain't put them in yet. The reason being is I had the cars and coffee today. I didn't have time to put them in yesterday, because I needed the belt on that and the belt on the other one. So I ain't even showed y'all what they are yet. But anyway, I haven't had a chance. And putting them in is no problem. These have spade connectors. The other ones have push terminals. That's going to require me to get a little ingenious, because they're all kind of daisy chained together. But not a super big problem. And it ain't really no problem at all. They're just going to be hopefully direct boat in with my shallow, you know, sunk in that I have. They should be. But where the issue is going to come in at is I'm going to have to rewrite everything in the DSP. Which, it ain't really a problem. But what I'd like to do is, when I hook the laptop up to the DSP, I really need to get in there and adjust my A-pillars. I haven't really done that when I put the new A-pillar speakers in. I need to do them on their own. That way I turn everything else off, just listen to the A-pillar speakers, reset new crossover points, and all that for them. And volume, then turn them off. Kind of max out the volume that they'll play cleanly, but then turn them off and then do the horns. Get them set, because they need to actually be turned up a little bit probably. Turn them off, and then set the mids, all the crossover points, turned all the way up. And then kind of turn every component back on and balance it out. Like, you know, if the A-pillars are a little too loud, turn them down, you know, through the DSP. Turn the horns down to where everything's blended really good, and it's going to take some time. And that's kind of why I haven't put the mids in yet. But yeah, the mids are DS18. They're just not in there. I was hoping to have them in by the Greenville show. I won't have time. I mean, worst case scenario, when I get off work Friday, if I feel like it, I might be able to cram them in there. But I doubt it, because I'm leaving out early Saturday morning. So it's just going to be a toss-up. I might surprise y'all and have them in there. Might not. Who knows? But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank y'all for watching this shit. I wish I had more interesting stuff going on to film. I know y'all love the build videos. Nolan is just, I don't know what Nolan's doing. I mean, he's already partly paid us to do the building of Scion, and we ain't even touched it. He's just got shit going on, so he ain't brought it yet. We're supposed to have that car done for Christmas. I still need to get wood. Funds ain't been there to get wood for Deb's Rogue. I just ain't had to spare money laying around right now to get wood. And it's going to be a chore. I got to hook a trailer up and go get wood. I might do that here soon. I might go ahead and do the Rogue before we rip the Blazer apart. I kind of need to. But I know coming up soon, we're going to have that Blazer rebuild. And that's going to be a few weekends worth of work for sure. But anyway, until next time, guys, peace out and bass on. Ooh, 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 ooh. It won't focus for shit. There we go. Focus.
Don't be scared.